So I just got to work, and I guess somebody made a deal on the Dodge we picked up in Alabama. Ugly four-door, looks like it possibly could have been a government car, but I think we kind of estimated that we had $1,500 in it, and that's what we sold it to this guy for. What are you gonna do with this thing?
I love pre-war stuff. I don't know why. I had a 38 Chevrolet, I've had a 41 Chevy, and then this. I just love them. So
I'm almost thinking that this could have been a government car of some sort.
it's possible.
Because if I remember correctly, not just the color, but it seems like it had possibly some lettering, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of an ugly duckling, but
it's complete.
How many
100%
times
all there?
How many times have you seen this one on the road? You've never seen one of these on the road.
I don't think so. No. And it's 100% complete. It's there.
Yep.
You know, odds are it'll run. These old things are like tractors, man.
Yeah,
Put enough juice and fire to them, and they'll go.
I have a YouTube channel. I usually do Corvettes, but every once in a while I'll get something crazy. Like I've done Cadillacs and Edsels and other stuff like that.
Corvettes are not pre-war.
Correct, but every once in a while I get something nuts like this.
What's your Corvette of choice?
So I have a '73 Roadster.
Okay.
It's a big block car.
Okay. Because I got a '59 and a '62 in there.
I would love to get a C2 any year, but I just can't afford them. They're just crazy.
I get it.
So,
I get it.
I mean, those cars, you start at, projects for 40 grand, and then just the sky's the limit depending on what it is.
I understand completely. Well, if you ever get in the mood for one, I have them.
Yeah, I'll have to get my kids a little older.
What was the name again?
Ben,
Richard Rawlings, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good deal. These guys will get you loaded. Come back inside as soon as you're locked down, and we'll get you some paperwork done and what have you.
Perfect.
Well, that was the best lateral push of money ever, just like pushing a rope. So I don't really know what all's going on this week. Obviously, we're stacking them deep and selling them cheap, but lots going on inside. We're working on the Bronco that we picked up. We're working on the Vet we got from Dennis. We sold this car. We sold a couple of others. We'll see what happens. It looks like we got I thought it was a neighbor's building on fire, but it's actually just a truck fire. And boy, is it on fire.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas.
Yeah, he's all out of gas. I got a fire truck, but it ain't got no water in it. Ain't gonna do much good.
Will it explode?
Could. Oh, something just blew. Your shit's about to go up in flames, bro. I just told my neighbor that his place is on fire. Oh, it's blowing now.
Oh, that glass.
Yeah, it's blowing out the glass. I would assume that thing might have some auxiliary fuel tanks that work some of the stuff on there. That could be interesting. Oh yeah!
I'm just gonna stay out back. So
Never a dull moment on Merrill. We didn't know exactly what was going to happen this week at Gas Monkey, but let's just say it's on fire on Merrill Road. What is he fixing to try to do? This is the most chaotic shit I've ever seen. He's going to try to get this up on a winch and pull it down the road. Oh! We had a tow truck driver thought he was going to come and hook up to it and pull it away or something. That obviously wasn't happening. Here come the fun police just when we start having fun. Now they want to ruin it.
this is a really good thing to happen to you. Richard just called me and said your ship's about to go to flames, and I see this.
So you never know what's going to happen here on Merrill Road in Dallas, Texas. I mean, it's generally pure chaos, but today we had a perfectly good service truck for no reason burning up the street and things blowing out of it and blowing up on it. I mean, it's general chaos, like I said. I mean, dogs, cats, living together. Name that movie. Anyways, Here we have the Bronco. You saw us tear it apart the other day, and we got down to the nitty gritty, got the interior out of it and really started getting it cleaned up. Chase is still working on a few things, but tell me where we're at on the motor and please give me good news.
It runs smooth and everything is fine. I mean, we're in good shape on the motor.
Okay, you said motor, so I guess I gotta ask about the tranny now.
Well, it doesn't move.
So clutch problem.
Either clutch or trans, so I would start with just pulling it, inspecting the clutch, and if it's a tranny problem, we'll go from there, but more than likely it's a clutch, probably hung up on the flywheel or something.
All right.
Brakes work good too, so we're good there.
Now, you told me that you believe this is original brakes.
Yeah, they still
original
have the
drums,
little-
original everything.
Yeah, they still have the little retainers on the lug nuts holding the drums on. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, guys, so check that out. We've looked at the mileage, we've looked at the truck now, and I'm fixing to show it to you, but we believe that the 35,000 miles that it's showing is original. The brakes have never been replaced. They're all original. They do still work. We're gonna have to get some tires for it, but we got it up on our Gunny wheels. Thanks, Gunny. Shameless plug. So let's look at the body. All we did was give it a quick once over. This is 100% original paint on this truck. All the way around, original paint. Now, the guy that we got it from said it was used on a farm or a ranch or something like that. So it's got a couple of little buckles here and there, things I call whiskey dents, but no rust. When I say this truck has no rust, I mean, you can look in here where they're typically known for rusting, these water compartments, the drainage, all way down in this way and everything else. This is literally unbelievable. I've never seen a Bronco this rust-free. If you look in the door jambs and the floors, there's not even pinholes. These floors are solid as I've ever seen in a Bronco because these things are prone to be rusty. No cracks in the steering wheels. I didn't mean to say steering wheels, I meant steering wheel, but I was just on such a roll. Hopefully they'll edit that out. But anyways, not even a crack in the dash. The dash is still soft and supple. Get on in, look at it from in here. Even the bed is almost perfectly the way it came from the factory. There's one little dent right here where somebody dropped something, but all the factory holes are there. Everything was easy. We took this apart with hand tools. It was unbelievable. The other floorboard is just as good. The dash is perfect. I don't think you'd ever find as good of an unrestored Bronco once you really dig into it, because these things are really prone for hiding rust. Back here in the back corners, top is in amazing shape. It's got one small whiskey dent in the front up here that could easily be worked out. And this is just a really kick-ass truck all the way around. We're gonna be putting it back together on the inside, and we'll get after it there. Now, on the other side of the truck, we have the same thing. Absolutely no rust, but a few just little scrapes, you know, minor, going over the pasture, or maybe the cow bumped up against it, except for one. Ding, ding, ding. Here's the only thing. Somebody got into the rocker and gave it a little bit of a whack, and then they decided that they would play with it and try to pull it out and fix it, and what have you. What we can't tell, to tell you the truth, and Chase, I haven't looked at this close,
Yeah.
but do you think that they fixed this and tried to blend the paint, or do you?
So what I think happened is it happened before and someone blended it, or just because it was a farm truck, they just shot it with whatever yellow they had, and then they did it again. And then that's when it cracked up there and pushed in all here. Because there's a fair amount of Bondo just here, but it doesn't, if you look close, it doesn't really match.
Okay.
It's not the same.
So the rocker
The rocker's the only thing.
is the only thing that's ever been messed with us on this truck. This is pretty amazing considering how beat to heck these trucks got. Again, on this side, a couple of little whiskey dents or cows rubbing against stuff, you name it. But a really phenomenal truck. Chase is gonna get into the clutch. Phipps and the other guys are gonna get the interior put back in. And then we're on to the next step, which is cleaning underneath. We're gonna wash it down and see what we got. It should look just as nice underneath based on what I'm seeing. I mean, come here, look at this. Look at this fender underneath here. That is unbelievable. So, I don't think you know what you're looking at. You're supposed to look at the lip. That's what I'm trying to show. We haven't cleaned underneath it yet. And all four wheels look like that. So, interior back in, check the clutch, and then we're gonna put it on the lift, power wash it underneath, and see what we got. But I think we got an amazingly unrestored 35,000 mile 74 Ford Bronco that somebody's gonna want really badly, because they don't come like this very often. I know, because I did one for Twin Peaks and it sucked to get all that rust out.
We got everything buttoned up on the top side of this Bronco, and now we're going to hot seat. We got a great hot seat. Every shop should have one. Do it as best we can, and then probably put a clutch in it, and go from there.
Let's grab a bunch of those next.
Can't do this by myself, cameraman. Well, after a long discussion, the cameraman did help me.
I did.
Yes.
Nothing gonna reach over here?
That 100 foot? Yeah, that 100 foot.
I don't know. Will it plug in that plug or blow that one too?
It has to be in that one.
I wonder why. It's still one of the farthest ones from the fuse box.
Are you still pretty sad about the Super Bee?
Yeah, I mean, you should. Okay, the amount of cars over the last 15 years or so that he's drug in, that you just really want to do. He flips pretty fast, and he makes a healthy profit. So, am I upset? No, because he'll drag something else in that I like better.
What you doing, Fitz?
I mean, it doesn't look too bad other than a couple field fixed wires right there.
Well, this is what we figured. Okay, so this was a hunting buggy, right? It got out in the field and got stuck in the mud, and they burned the shit out of that clutch. Or they let their grandkids learn to drive in it.
Yeah, one or the other.
Good chance of that.
But
Everything
everything else looks good. It's
Everything's
clean.
there. Look, these. It's just all good. Yeah, fixing to be cleaner. Or demudded anyway.
It's packed in everywhere.
It is.
Like right by the fuel cylinder.
Look, that's the cleanest spot on it.
It's got rocks.
That's what was falling in my eyes.
Well, yeah, we've knocked half of it off already just from working on it. But no.
I don't think, other than a few things like shocks and whatever, the springs.
Yeah, shocks, the radius arm bushings, and the clutch. I think it's pretty much there. All right, Fitz, clean it up, man.
Come in. I got it up there.
I'll try to kick in.
Friend of mine, Pat, we go to the car washes, right? He'd take the wand down and set it on the ground and put quarters in it, put it on high and just watch it knock out the light. It was great fun.
It cleaned up pretty good, huh, Phipps?
Yeah. Well, I hate to mention it, Richard was right for a while.
What did you say?
I said, Richard's a good boss. I love him very much.
So we just got to get a clutch. Hopefully Chase
Right,
finds some tires.
Yeah, clutch, we got this super clean, so
No more dirt falling on us every time we touch it.
so since we cleaned this, do you think the clutch will work now?
Well, if we took that plate and clean it up with some water,
Yeah. Well, this is heavy though. Oh,
we have
Hey.
transmission jacks for that.
okay.
We have 2.
Yeah, we might need 3.
We don't have 3.
Can't do it. Yeah, this thing's bad. For any 74
For being this rust free.
in the dirt, in the farm, man, this thing's bad. Okay, so I guess it does maybe have that 35,000 miles on it.
Alright, let's get back to the other lift.
Yeah.
Try to get that clutch out.
Yeah, it's hot out here. We are pulling a transmission transfer case, and we're gonna do clutch, blowout bearing, and exhaust. I think we got to pull the exhaust. Do we have to pull the exhaust? think it'd be easier. And reassemble.
You know, you didn't have to do all those voice effects, and I could just do them after.
Huh?
I can just do it in post, you know?
Oh, no, I've been doing it all along. So there was a guy at the fence the other day, I thought he knew me, because he goes, hey, dude, right there. And he goes, oh, we love watching your videos, because you're like the funny one. He had his family there, I want to say, like, funny haha, or funny hee. Why do we smell everything? Huh? It came out the top.
Why do you smell everything?
I don't know. Coming out?
No.
There another bolt?
No.
Yeah, there is. Oh, there's a spring. Hold on. Hold on. Wiggle it around again. Or, okay, right there. Okay, well, come down here. I'll show you the spring. You got my light. Can't see.
It might not have come off at all.
Yeah, it would have. It said it.
Huh?
It said it in the Google.
Here you go.
Thanks, pal.
I guess time to take the exhaust off. Or the front
Okay.
drive shaft.
I'm taking.
Lose your light.
Oh, my wrenches. Oh. How about turn my radio off? Freak my whole train of thought up.
What are you doing?
E-bolts. Hold it. We get the drive shafts got to come out. Okay, so this, and this has to come out and down. So drive shafts have to come off. Looks like we gotta pull the exhaust, which that sucks. Do what you gotta do.
All right, so right now we're trying to get this transmission back in there. Got the clutch all swapped out. Got the bell housing, everything cleaned up. Now the thing is getting transmission back in, putting drive shafts, then seeing if it drives.
Go.
Yeah, I got it. So go up.
No, that's just in, I think. Turn it.
All right, let me raise it. Yeah. All right, right there, right there, right there.
Oh, I won't be able to get this on.
You won't?
No. There you go, there you go. Keep it going. Keep it going.
That's it. I can go.
Huh? We got a real long bolt.
What's this, right there?
Let's get the hammer.
Right there, in front of you.
Not a best fit, but there is a way.
Well, maybe it was the best way.
So now that the transmission's all put back in, hooked up back to the engine, I'm gonna get the drive shaft, rear drive shaft, front drive shaft hooked up, get this cross member back in, then start hooking everything back up, and then put it down, see if we got it right. All right, what's next? You took it apart.
Huh?
You took it apart.
We
You
go
had
up so I can get under it. And you have to reach for a while instead of... So, when your U-joints... Okay, so they're supposed to be like tight, right? I mean a little tight. And this one here. See where the seals have gone out. Woo!
Let me use your lighter, please.
Tying this up, put it down on the ground, see if it drives and stops.
So it's Friday, and before I get off to my epic F-It Friday, I got to see what's going on here at the shop because I was out of town for a couple of days. I know they're working on the red Corvette. I know they were working on the yellow Bronco, and Kenny's going to tell me what is up with the Bronco because this thing is freaking impressive.
Impressive.
Okay, so what do we do?
Got coolant, water pump, battery, new cables, brand new clutch. I needed that. A new U-joint. Got the ignition key working.
Clean the carburetor.
Well, what was really cool is we cleaned it all out. I gave y'all a tour earlier. I mean, this thing is really, really amazingly
Oh, it
rust-free.
cleaned up real good.
For one of these, I mean, if you're going to restore one of these or something like that, this is what you want to start with. If you're going to hot rod one, if you're going to make it a resto mod, this is what you want to start with. And if you just want a kick-ass one to cruise around, this is what you want to start with.
Rust-free.
Yeah. All right, dude, let's go for a ride. I'm driving.
All right.
And if anything doesn't work, it's going to be on you. Looks like that doesn't work very well. If I want
It just
anything
needs a
out
little
of you,
bit of help.
huh?
It just needs a little bit of help. Don't forget to get it out of gear.
Huh?
Don't forget to get it out of gear.
Well, I got the clutch in.
No. He's a little sticky. You gotta hold it all the way down.
Could probably use some exhaust, huh?
Yeah.
Are we in two-wheel?
Yep. Need some mirrors.
Yeah. Probably use some mirrors. Clutch feels good.
It feels good. It runs smooth. The throttle was a little sticky earlier. Now we fixed that up.
Big old long clutch.
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys?
Manual brakes, but it brakes.
This thing's so rad.
We just need to take the top off now. Have the windshield down.
Golly, I keep wanting to go for the four-wheel drive for the shifter. Forgot about these three on the trees. Got a little play in the box here.
A little bit. And a little. It pulls a little bit, so.
I mean, look at that. Not even a crack in the dash. It's crazy.
Very clean. And the lights work, turn signals work, everything works.
You want to bet?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Golly. Probably about time for some suspension parts, man.
A little bit. Suspension or user air?
The good thing is that there's no, the motor's solid.
Yeah.
Tranny's solid.
It's smooth. Even idle's really good. Little suspension. New windshield.
This is like driving a big fluffy donut right now.
You hear everything, but you don't feel it.
Yeah. I mean, there's no insulation in these things,
Yeah.
so. But, I mean, the beauty of it is that this is as far as we need to go with it, because anybody that buys it is either gonna slowly fix it up, make an icon out of it.
Oh, it's a great project. Oh,
shit.
wrong one. All right, there you go.
Have we tested four-wheel drive yet?
Yeah, we have. Well, on the lift.
Oh, okay.
The only thing it just needs to lock the hubs, and it's good to go. Everything has fluids.
Kick ass. This thing is all over the road.
Even all the gauges work on the, and the speed.
Well, we believe the mileage is correct after doing the brakes
Yeah,
and stuff.
after looking at everything over, it looks like it could be 35,000 miles. Original.
So weird dude with a camera next to us.
Is that what it's like being famous?
Yeah, I know, right? Really drives pretty smooth.
Yeah. Going 35. So we said.
Copper's coming to get me.
Time to go back and hide.
All right. So all we need to do now is give it one final bath and put this mug up for sale,
Yep.
because it's in about as good a condition as it needs to be for the next owner.
Yes, it is.
Killer deal. Loving it.
I like it. It came back to life real good. From being all dusty, now it's shiny.
Man, I thought it died. It's so quiet.
It's quiet. That's how
Freaking
smooth
rad.
it runs too. You don't feel it stumbling, nothing.
All right. Well, that is good enough. Now we put her up for sale. Thanks, Kenny.
Yep.
Now go do something else with something else.
All right.
All right, so there you go. That's our 74 Bronco in springtime yellow, white interior, white top, all original, runs and drives, does what it should, and it's a perfect candidate for restoration, for hot rodding, or what have you. Phipps and Kenny and Chase did a great job. This car has all original body panels, no Bondo anywhere except for the one little rocker where it got a little bit up on a rock, I would assume. And other than that, original paint all the way around, inside and out. But most importantly, this Bronco has 0 rust out. It doesn't have pinholes, it doesn't have anything. If you're building a Bronco or want a Bronco, this is going to be the best one to start with. And it is for sale right now, as we speak. Hit us up at info@gasmonkeygarage.com, or even hit me up straight at richard@gasmonkeygarage.com. I don't care. I'm ready to sell this Bronco and get on to something else. As a matter of fact, let's go see what something else is. This 2022 Bronco, which is fully loaded, every box that you can check is checked off on this one. And then I reached out to my buddy Von Gittin Jr., and he's got a company called RTR, and he sent us the latest, greatest Bronco kit available. Now, this is kit number 2. It's going to be the first publicly accessible kit because Von Gittin gets to keep number 1. I don't know why he would do that. I think it would be very cool if he would have gave me number 1, but I guess he's better than me probably. No, he really is. He's a better driver than I am. But this is number 2 kit. We're gonna put this all together in one day. We're gonna pull it all apart. We're fixing to unbox it, check it all out, and there you go. That's the extent. See, I get to tell you what we're doing and they get to do it. So do something.
Oh, you want me to work?
What?
Oh, those are actually pretty dope.
Get you some of that, Von Gittin. RTR's the shit.
Rip these rock sliders off, the factory ones, rip the factory grill off, rip the factory rear bumper off, and then we can just start assembling them. These parts are pretty rad. I mean, if you look at the construction of the rear, just the rear bumper, I mean, it's all 1/4-inch plate, it's all tubed, it's all TIG welded nice and clean on the edge. The fabrication on these parts are super rad. Like even the tubes have the caps TIG welded on them. Super badass kit to just make your Bronco badass. So it is a full kit. I'm super stoked to put it on, especially being one of the first ones to do it. This is definitely a project somebody can do in their driveway on a weekend with a buddy, drink a beer. Super simple. Everything looks like it's just gonna bolt right on and we won't have any problems.
Just used my Gorilla Pro. The blue gel, it works really good because it doesn't drip. When I need a couple guys. Can you send a couple guys over here? Or Brando. Brando can help. How you doing? Just slide it under and go straight up.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Of course, I forgot the socket. I know. Okay.
Good.
Gotta say that when I'm underneath it.
I had to hear you.
Say it. And those brackets lined up perfect, so. Nice piece. Thanks, Brando. Give me 10 minutes, we'll do the other side.
They wonder why they can't do the roof cut.